Hello, this is yet another Newbie Defense devlog. This time I'm just going to be going over what I added this time, like what progress I made so far. Let me just turn down the volume. Yeah, I added a wave structure, so now the game is kind of playable, although uh, it's obviously not finished yet. But yeah, you can see the wave changes and different enemies spawn. I also added a bunch of new towers. Like obviously, you know the gunner. He got a little redesign, a little remodel. This is assassin. The model is a placeholder, obviously. This is private. This is annihilator, and this is the heavy. Uh, yeah, he's not named Minigun anymore. He's now heavy. I just felt like Minigun was a bit too generic and on the nose. Uh, I also changed how Annihilator works, so he has an overheat mechanic. Basically, every shot, his overheat meter, it goes up, and the more overheated his gun is, the faster he shoots. Like, you can see, well, his gun was already pretty overheated, but look, he starts out slow, but builds up speed over time. There are upgrades that revolve around the overheat mechanic, like this. Adapted here increases damage the more overheated the gun is. So what this means is that he starts out at 2 damage, and the more overheated the gun is, the more damage he deals, up to 4 damage for this upgrade. Ventilation overheats occur less often, cools down faster than idle. Yeah, his overheat meter drains if he's not attacking anybody, and this upgrade speeds up the process of it cooling down. This just increases his overall fire rates. Yeah. See how he sped up? That was cool. What else? Oh, I also added map switching in game. So, you know how you can't switch the map when you're already in match? You have to go back to the lobby and pick a map there. Well, I made a system for switching the map in directly in game, like when you're already in the match, without having to go back to the lobby. Okay. And it works. This is a 2-lane map. 2-lane maps are also in the game. Oh, whoops, I accidentally tabbed out. Yeah. Another thing I want to show off is that the heavy, like, let me just give myself a cache. The heavy had, you know how in a lot of tower defense games on Roblox there's like a rate of fire bug in which high fire rate towers don't have accurate accurate fire rates. Well, in Newbie defense this bug doesn't exist at all. Like I have a custom fire rate function for it. So he has like a lot of fire rate. Let me actually double the barrels, double the carnage. This like doubles his fire rate. He fires really fast. So let's get Let's spawn a giant. See how fast. Wait. The giant has armor and he deals like 1 damage. But anyway, see how fast he's dying. Let's see where he dies. Here. And if I speed the game up, it's still gonna be accurate. So he died here. And yeah, he died at about the same point. Well, obviously there were like enemies in the well, yeah, he died at relatively the same point. If there were no other enemies, then it would have been the same. Oh, also, I forgot to mention that I got a wave structure system. Like, see the wave, the base HP. Let me leak some HP. There's no game over state yet, but I'm gonna add that later. And the HP drains, yeah. The wave goes up and new enemies spawn. Yeah, that's about it. I guess I can show a little sneak peek of Private's balance changes. Like, he's gonna get completely reward. Don't mind the face though, that's also a placeholder. It's just a test face from Gunner. Like, Gunner has all these different faces. Anyway, extra ammo. So he goes from 20 ammo to 24, I think. Power losing's going fast. Sorry, decreased fire, more damage. All military base wreckers within Pirate's range gain a small damage boost. That's gonna be... Private is gonna be a support tower kind of, but that's just one of his paths. Of course, his middle path has been moved to the top path. So that's kinda cool. I mean, the top path is now the DPS path instead of the middle path. That makes sense. Yeah, this is all I wanted to show off. I mean, there's nothing really left for me to show off at this point. I basically showed everything. Actually, I could showcase like how optimized the game is. Like, I got a lot of these heavies with like really high fire rates. So let me get a bunch of them. Yeah, this is gonna take a bit. Let me spawn a Giga Newbie. Yeah. Look at that. It's 2 times speed and I'm not lagging at all. Like, look at this. There's 0 lag. None. Yeah. This game is really optimized. Well, I don't know yet because there's like no visual effects. Maybe visual effects will affect the lag. I don't know. But for now, there are no visual effects, therefore no lag. I don't know how it's gonna go with visual effects. Maybe it's gonna be fine with visual effects. Like bullet trails. Yeah, that's it for now. Next devlog I'll probably show off the first map, the first mode, and yeah. Goodbye.